Right, hello chat, hello everyone, we are back on day 30. Esgulus. I mean, I suppose so, yes, I suppose we are Esgulus. Esgu is not here with me. Unless randomly he shows up in chat. I don't know if he even watches Logport videos, but yes! We're back in business. Back in business. Last time, just to sum up what happened, Army in Black. Because you guys voted for him. So, you know, that's your fault. Who was the person we wanted to... Dadders, yes, Dadders needs to go quickly do this, because Dadders is the only person we can trust to work with them. What gift is that? I need to... It's soda, yeah. It's just so weird. But yes, we have fully researched them now, so we have the highest possible working chance with them. But otherwise, yeah. What is that gift again? Yeah, it's a decent gift. Yes, Cluck writes Abnos. We did pick up one for when we eventually get Chased, but seeing as we are not currently at the stage of having Chased, we do not have to worry about them. Yes, for now, it is just a matter of doing things. I mean, the thing with the death-sensitive Abnos is, frankly, if one of them breaches, we're screwed anyway. So we may as well just go, you know, like, all the way with them. Let's have Eager. Work with them. Like, yeah, we are dead regardless, so... You know, in for a penny, in for a pound. Is my personal take on the matter. Thank you for joining again, CBT. Anybody who does have the membership... Oh, clapping. Why does clapping cause that to spike? Anyway, anybody who does, spam lunacy, please. Thank you, and thank you again, CBT. Welcome back. I can't remember if you're still in the facility. You probably are, but we'll check. All it takes is one violet noon. You raise a valid point. I should be executing people. That person dodged that. I am Netsack, I believe. That is probably the case. Hold on, we can check. Not here. Here, yeah, Central Command. You are in Central Command. That is where you are. Yeah. Great. Don't want anyone to work with you, really. You, Queen Bee, is not a good idea to work with more than once. Where is Dadders? Probably on their way back. Let's use things that. What's my main goal for today? Progression. Honestly, just getting as much progression as possible. Because the goal, eventually, obviously, is to be able to do a realization. Post-Ignis needs to work there. Yeah, the goal is to be able to do Tifrith realization, but we are currently not quite at that point. Post-Ignis, go work with them. I'll make sure to look away. Your free work. You, it was Eager doing that. Anybody can work with you. I still want to get you up. Spiderbud is... But yeah, how's everyone doing, by the way, out of curiosity? I hope well. No, I hope awfully, actually. I hope you're all having a horrible time. It makes no sense. I don't know who's doing the chanting. I'm willing to bet it's you. Great, good. You got 2 hours of sleep. Ah, that's a bit rough. How did that not hit 2? You got leaked via data mining on Twitter. Ah, that's rough. If it's the Millie song, don't worry, that's not real. Oh, IDs. Okay, no, those those are real. My dad told you about it, or not? Did you complain about Maxwell?
The second added $3.61 to the lunacy fund. Yo, my dad told me you were so bad at Ruina and all you did was complain about Maxwell. Also add the ensemble picture.
We can't get started. We can't get started with the pictures this early. We need new material. We need new material, new LobCorp specific material. We can't keep going with the same old. National Spaghetti Day. Wow. Yes, chat. Obviously we will still be doing the image things, but once again, we need new material. We need fresh images. We can't just keep putting the same things over and over again. Let's tell them to go there. Can I have a smug beaner? No, we need new material. Well, not immediately. Let's get through a few streams before we start putting the images on. How much for Melting Love fan art? These are dangerous games to be playing. Is this how the stream is going? Are we starting on this already? Is it going to be one of those streams? Is that what we're doing here? Because if it's going to be one of those streams, then, like, sure, I'll put the Argalia image on. But, like, chat, let's come to the decision now. Is it going to be one of those streams? Because I have enough time for it to be one of those streams. So it's up to you guys if you want one of those streams. Because if you want one of those streams, sure. Who am I to deny you? Yes, we're having a repeat of Bremen. I get the feeling we may be. In that case, okay. I will add Argalia. Which one of these images? There you are. Thank you, so. There you are. Let me... Hold on. Argalia is a little bit problematic there. Why? The game doesn't pause. That's strange. You want nothing there. You want...
At Argaliage the second added $3.61 to the lunacy fund. I want nothing there. I want cry.
Chad, I think he wants nothing there. Let me, like, the problem is, okay, hold on, let's, Argalia can go here. And then, fine, I will get a nothing there picture. Nothing there. There are two Argalias. Hello, Argalia. Yes, there are indeed. Right. Save image as nothing there. Okay. Image takes a while to do. Hold on. Image. And then nothing there. Okay. There you are. Nothing there can go sit down next to it. Okay, there we are. Been a smug in the bottom left. You can't just have been a member and get to request something. That's there would be chaos. There would be chaos, Salt. I'm wise to those tricks. Well, you're gonna have to try a little bit harder than that. You've been a nugget for almost a year. Wow. Has it really been almost a year? That is insane. I have been doing this for a while. I think, potentially, I was talking to Kiwi about this, potentially I may actually be able to call myself a YouTuber now, considering, like, it's not been a week yet and the video has about 30,000 views. I think, potentially, I may be a YouTuber. Not sure. No promises just yet, but maybe. Maybe I might be. I need to be able to kill more clerks, because if there are clerks left, they are a serious safety risk.
That pixelated salt added $10 to the lunacy fund.
Thank you for the donation. Okay, I will add two. I will add two. You get two for that. Okay, 3. Let's go for 3. 3. Where... Actually, no, that is... Okay, 4. There you are. I'm being reasonable here. There's going to start to be a scaling cost from now on, though, so people can't just go, like, yeah, 500 Venus Smug. If somebody says 500 Venus Smugs and donates £500 to the stream... UK pounds, I need to specify this. If somebody does that, I will add 500 Venus Smugs. Okay? That's my promise to you. There is reasonable things to be had. There will be a scaling cost. I must warn you. But if somebody does do that, you're clearly insane enough that I should probably be scared of you and comply purely due to those reasons alone. That was a good execute. Bet. Oh no. JK. How much for the made TTRPG cover image again? Just hold off on that. We can't immediately go for the big guns. We need to... There's ramping up that needs to happen here. Ramping up. Give it some time to scale. $720... Why do you have 722 Argalia images? What? Huh? It's you. I really shouldn't be surprised. Is my nugget in this game? From memory. I can't remember where you are, but from memory you're here. Oh, not yet. No. What do I need to get nuggeted? You need to be a member. So they go through tiers, so it's like highest rank, then time in rank, then middle, highest rank, and then it goes down like that. And that's how things are determined. Oh no, is the NetSack stream happening again? Yes. Yes, I get the feeling it is. Although, so far, things have not spiraled out of control. Things are currently moderately under control. You would sell your soul for 1 Argalia image. That doesn't surprise me. You've probably run out of all the normal acquisitional means now. You're an ex-member? That sadly doesn't count. There are a lot of ex-members. Let's go for... Do I want to... Let's get the energy... No, actually, we don't have enough boards. Have you been training your agents? Yes, I have. I would probably be screwed if I hadn't. Okay, let's send everyone to here. You lot to here? No. Here. Worst comes to worst, they go down. You lot to here, you lot to here, you lot to here, you lot to here. I think this works. Because then I can just send people from this into here. So if I just have, like, Mrs. Rocket there. Don't taunt the world. So anyone of you and donating covering the stream. It won't happen. I'm telling you right now, it won't happen. If it was gonna happen, it would have happened already. There's too few it's like a runaway nuclear reaction. It started, but there's too long between the donations. If it was going to happen, it would have already. Let's send you over here. Okay, first things first, actually, we do want to clear... I mean, let's go here, because we need to clear this quickly, especially. Because otherwise Army in Black gets loose, and then we are dead. I mean, we may already be dead by the fact that there's a ton of clerks' rights. Oh, we're out of bullets. Okay. I've never heard that sound effect before. Okay. Up to Vermilion crossing your VOD, by the way. Ah, nice. Okay. So. One there. No one there. What was that? No one there? You lot, I don't want Void Dream getting out. You lot, kill that. You lot, kill that. All of you lot, actually. Kill that. Okay, they're going... This guy is fine, like the worst comes to worst is red shoes. Do a lot of fine. Okay. I actually want to leave Dada's just there, because Dada's getting into damage will just kill whoever else has the thing. Next up there. There. Okay, all of you lot to here now. Put this on stream. What? I will show it. If somebody wants to donate to get this added, then yeah, here you are. That's brilliant. Grandslav doesn't spawn departments past Central Command. Oh, does it not? Oh, that's good. All of you lot. Wrap around and kill here. This is the best because this is a non-issue, and we don't work with them anyway, so they are also a non-issue. You here. Doesn't spawn an extraction because it's afraid of Bina. They're very fair, honestly. You are fine. We're just gonna leave you there until these guys are dead. Tentacle pill. What? Huh?
At Argal used the second added $3.61 to the Lunacy Fund. Add my new waifu, Tentacle Pillar in the picture my dad send you PLS.
What it? Huh? That sentence is almost English. Huh? I don't think I quite comprehend what you were meaning by that. Also, by the way, chat, all done without Army and Black breaching. Who is making that noise? I don't know what he's talking about. Right. That's always a good start. Huh? Project Moon fans find new ways to torture themselves? Truly. Truly. Alright, well, back to business as usual. I've sent so many images. That you have. Yes. You want the Dante picture. That was somebody else. That was CTA. But sure, I will add that. One moment. I just need to download it. Dante, look at the time. Incredible. Okay. Add image. Image 7. Browse. Right. Wow, that is a very large picture. Okay. Oh. I don't know what that did, but... right. That can sit here. Okay. Okay. Today is a good day. Indeed. Indeed it is. Right, let's keep working. I have had a pretty good day today so far. I mean, just been enjoying the weekend, frankly. Yeah, nothing much specifically. I have been thinking, so I have been considering. So obviously we're doing this at the moment. This is like the main challenge we're on. But I have been considering potentially trying out Babel on the channel. Just because I would like to see what it's actually like to play, and also because people, you know, want to see it, presumably. I did see some requests to check it out in the video. And I think it would be interesting, at least, to see. We should be done before that's an issue. In theory. Yeah, we are. As soon as this work finishes, we're done. So if I just wait for this and then leave. There we are. Lovely. Just like Project Moon Community Hub, you've heard nothing good about Babel? Yeah, I've heard nothing good about Babel's community before. Oh. Who the hell are you? Hold on. Agony and rage mixed, blending together in the mist. One couldn't determine if the smoke was responsible for the madness, or if the cries of agony spewed forth the smoke. Are you researching machines now? That's great! Now I can really see what a jack of all trades can do. To be frank, I thought it was pretty great too. But now, watching you make me think I was terribly full of myself. Would it be right if I helped you? I think I would make a serviceable assistant. It's good that you're up and passionate again. It is an honor to take part in a project with a scholar I respect. Is something the matter? Are you okay right now? The truth is, you are not actually okay at all, were you? If a ray of sunlight breaks your heart and collapses your mind with longing and nostalgia, and seeing plants outside evokes an unknown rage tearing down your rational thought, then we have no choice but to stay underground. Let us start anew. The corporation that mourns her. How much money do I have to pay to propel my
Sans Gaming 607 added $10 to the Lunacy Fund. How much money do I have to pay to propel my nugget to the top of the conveyor belt?
Thank you both for the donation.
At Argalyage the second added $3.61 to the Lunacy Fund. Move the picture they are hiding when my dad talk, put them on your face instead.
I'm not going to be moving the pictures. The pictures are going to remain where they are, because otherwise they cover important details, or... I mean, that corner's probably free. Okay, you know what, Sans? Thank you for the donation. Because of that, and because of... I like money. Welcome to the facility. Let me just quickly randomize... Why do you not have a mouth? Hold on. Why does nobody have... What, huh? I feel like I just got creepypasted. What the hell was that? It just struck me that nobody had... Like, nobody had a mouth there for a second, and then they all suddenly got a mouth again. Right. Okay. Okay. Right, well. We have 2 more to do. Let's go for... YouTube. Just visual, it shows up when you start the day. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, we now have... Members. Next up, top left corner then, or with the beaner. Okay, okay, fine. I will move them.
Added $3.61 to the Lunacy Fund. Top left corner then, or with the beaner.
How are you planning to work through the Chesed missions? Well, we've already worked through a few. Actually, we've already worked through them all to the final one. So, you know, probably just more of the same, I'd say. Probably just more of the same. Okay, SOA, pay donation system. CBT, you're not here, but due to total time as a member, you are next up, so... CBT, hire. CTA shared an image. Okay, one moment, what is this? Let me... We have divination system, Dano. Wait, no, Dano got moved up here. So actually it's Ace Dust. Ace Dust. Oh, wait. Well. There's 2 of... There's 2 of you now. Whoops. I may be blind. I may be blind. Don't think these agents are good enough to work through Amber Dawns? What? We've worked through Amber Dawns before, they're not an issue. Okay, let me just quickly move. Oh, that's not right. These images will go up here. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Let's just that works. Okay. That's fine. One of them will die sooner or later. One of them will die sooner or later. That's just the way of things. Now this. You know what we can do here? If we just send the CBT in at this, and let's see. Natural selection, will this work? I don't actually know what the correct work is with this guy. Yep, okay, he gets to survive. What was the correct work? Reserve a slot for welfare. Welfare as in... you mean this one, right? Right, so you want to be back here, right? Insight. Okay, that makes sense. Why is everyone insight here? Very insightful. Very insightful. It's just everyone's insight. Let's kill some people. It's like the fruit punch clown minigame, except 10 times more lethal. That implies that that one had any lethality. I suppose it did. You'll demolish me if you put me back in there? Okay, okay. Point taken, point taken. This can't kill... I don't want to test it. I don't want to... Can this kill my own employees? Probably. Whoa! Look at that. Quad kill. Not worth risking. Not worth risking. Have I run out of things to... Oh, okay, I guess we just... work the best there. The times do not count when the game is paused, no. Shased's missions pause when the game is paused. Too much sauce. You get to work there now. CTA shared an image, what? What is this? Oh, the bull. Incredible. Why are there 4 beaners on stream? Money. Capitalism, I believe. Nope. Capitalism. I do enjoy being able to buy things. I enjoy... Ah, shit. No, we're gonna have to see if you can run fast enough. Because if you can't, we are dead. Sodden soul after... look, there's not really slots. There's not really slots. We can't do a slot system. I have such a bad memory. Did I love the middle finger, Dante? Okay.
The second added $3.61 to the Lunacy
right.
Fund. Add it. I love with the middle finger, Dante.
Fine. Sure. Okay. Hold on. What is going on anymore? Don't worry, it gets worse. Yeah, don't worry, it very much gets worse. Okay, brass bull Dante. That is very large. You... I think I accidentally flipped that. You can go sit here. Behind the Venus. Hold on. And behind chat, so that chat can actually talk over you. There we are. Cool, that works. You should let people gamble a 25% chance to make the image bigger, otherwise it doesn't make it on stream. That's brilliant. That would be brilliant. Where's No? Please tell me they're going to make it in time, or else we're going to have to reset the date. You found the Argalia image in Lobcorp style? Incredible. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That's a reset. Why are there already 4 beaners? Soul donated £10. Or $10. I can't remember which. A lot of money. A lot of money. Okay, this time let's set things up properly. That is immediately goes and gets that. We're not being idiots here. Let's try not to have to reset the day again. That would be ideal. Yeah, so I am considering doing Babel. I am considering doing Babel at some point. I am also considering... I mean, obviously, I want to do more collabs with people. That's also on the menu. 10 more bucks for 4 more bean. No, salt. We had scaling amounts. That gets you 2 beaners.
Salt added $10 to the lunacy fund.
That gets you 2 beaners.
10 more bucks for 4 more biners mucks.
That gets you 2 more beaners. Come on, we discussed this. 1. 2. There we are. There are your beaners. That one's a little bit weirdly stacked. Hold on. There we are. Like I said, there's a scaling amount here. There's a scaling amount. If 500 beaners cost $500? No, well, no, okay. I only said that because it would be an absurd amount for somebody to donate at once. It's not a one-for-one cost. It's not a one-for-one cost. That's not what's going on here. That's not how we play these games. Come on, Salt. I have to run a business here, Salt. I have to run a business. I am a man of business here. My rates are fair, I think you'll find. Cover the screen in beaners. If other people want to help donate, the donation pool is open. Anyone can request beaners. Anyone can request beaners. It is an open pool. Just be aware that the more beaners you add to the screen, the more it costs. You want your money back. I don't think you can do that. I don't think that's how donations work. That would be very strange if YouTube could just randomly go, yeah, nah, let's give them their money back. That seems like a legal issue waiting to happen, actually. Okay, 2. Is it going to be Army Black this time? No, it's you, which is just insight work on CBT, and Scarecrow, which means it's time for the gank squad. So, frankly, divination system, you go, and then we get ready to just, yeah. Spoiler, oh no. 500 beaners. Right, rules are rules, Salt. Rules are rules. In this case, incredibly arbitrary. They are still rules, though, nonetheless. Look, I'm coming up with everything on the fly. You gotta excuse some roughness around the edges of things. This is the reason there's no greed if it in the Limbus company? Yeah, I took it all. It was all me. Did you get scammed during the last solo library run stream? Nobody gets scammed on these streams. There have never been any cases of people being scammed. Ever. It just doesn't happen. There we are. That is a very loud sound. Great, cool. There's Scarecrow dealt with. Okay. Back we go to working, back we go. Oh yeah, I will keep an open mind when trying out Babel. From what I've seen already, I don't really like... What was that? Oh yeah. I don't really like the main dev. I think they are, to put it in polite terms, a pompous arsehole. And I think their mod is... Calling it a total overhaul is a bit like calling a crab puppeting a bloated corpse on a beach, you know, a human. But, like, I'll try and keep an open mind. For me, okay, I need to explain what I mean by that, because I like using vitriol for things, but then I need to explain my points. I don't think Babel is Ruiner. I think calling Babel Ruiner is wrong. I think calling Babel a total overhaul mod for Ruiner is wrong, because it keeps nothing of what makes Ruiner Ruiner. I think it's its own thing that uses Ruiner's assets and existing fan base as a way to get marketing. That is my opinion of what it is. Now, it might be a very well designed crabs in a colony of crabs in a bloated corpse, but I still don't think it counts as Ruiner, regardless of what it is. If your mod... How? Did you just get abysmally unlucky there? What? Strange. Well, I guess they did. The same way Calamity isn't... No, Calamity is still Terraria. Calamity is still Terraria, because Calamity matches most of the general design of Terraria. Like, it has some things that are different, but it is still a Terraria mod. But the numbers go to the moon. The cards are different. You don't actually... What the hell is wrong with you people? Why have you all decided to start failing your works? But it sends the numbers to the moon. It's like, none of the things that... Like, none of it. None of it is Ruiner. The cards are overly complicated. Numbers are far too high. The actual design of the fights. The fact that, like, there are enemy-specific passives. None of that. None of that is Ruiner. The elegance of Ruiner lies in the fact that all of the cards are put down on the table the minute you start playing, and there is no lying about them. The cards are as the cards appear, and it's up to you to use those cards to play the game. Babel doesn't play all of its cards. It doesn't even... It's like, for me, calling Babel an overhaul mod, a total overhaul mod of Ruiner, is like calling Checkers... is like calling Campaign for North Africa a total overhaul mod of Checkers. It doesn't... It's not right. What's the topic here? Babel. We are discussing the library Babel. As in the mod that uses Ruiner as a base. Would you say GNH is to Minecraft where Babel is to Ruiner? I would recommend Babel in the same way I'd recommend GTNH, but I think GTNH is a Minecraft mod due to how Minecraft is. Modded Minecraft, at least, let me move away so we don't have the slurping. Modded Minecraft is far more open inherently. Modded Minecraft is its own sort of field where GTNH is an evolution of a factory pack. It is a factory pack taken to its logical extreme. I think it is in part different. I wouldn't call it a vanilla Minecraft experience, but I think it is still a Minecraft mod. But Babel does not keep that. Babel doesn't keep any of the things that GTNH does that still kind of makes it Minecraft. I think, okay, for me, the reason why I'm more comfortable to call GTNH a Minecraft mod, whereas I fervently refuse to call Babel Ruiner, is the fact that Minecraft itself is already it's a more fluid definition. If you were to ask somebody the question of what is Minecraft, unless they tell you just flat out the game, I think you're going to end up with a lot more varied responses, and for me, that is the reason why I am more comfortable calling... Yeah. That's why I'm perfectly fine with that mentally, whereas I would say Babel is not Ruiner. Like, for example, the creator of Babel believes that same tiering, which is a term you'll probably only have heard if you're in a no-hitting community, is cheating. And by that, what I mean is, using cards you get from the specific track you're on against other stages in that track. So he believes, just to pull up Tiferet database, what is... You must play Prison Ball. I don't want to play Prison Ball. Why is this not moving over? Why am I not... Okay, no, fine. Just to bring up Tiferet database. Tiferet database. There we are. Stages. He believes that using, for example, Full Stop Office against Dawn Office is cheating. Similarly, Gaze against Dawn, or Crying Children against Warp, or She against Sweepers. The mod dev is so strange in the head that they believe that is cheating. Now, the most egregious part of this is, and I need to calm for this one. They believe using Bina against the Red Mist is cheating. Like, I can't... Oh, my microphone didn't like me doing that. I cannot begin to express the profound stupidity it requires to say the page you get to deal with a stage is not correct. It's like saying using the Black Silence against Olivier is cheating. Or, it's like saying using Angela against Keitha Realization is cheating. I cannot, for the life of me, begin to understand the kinds of stupidity that goes through someone's head to make that decision. But if you can comprehend the kind of person that would make decisions like that, you've found the lead developer of the Library of Babel, and the only developer. It's a single one. It's just one guy. But yeah. Is that not how you play the game? Yes, it is. They're stupid. You unlock Bina specifically for the Red Mist. Yes, try telling them that. They've flat out called it cheating. Because they're a fucking idiot. If you want to see precisely the profound stupidity with things that come up, Yan has something like... I believe Yan has 365,000 HP? Yeah. This is the kind of stuff you're dealing with when you choose to play Babel. So I would recommend the Library of Babel in the same way they recommend GTH. It can be very fun in parts. Do not go into it expecting to finish it. Do not go into it expecting it to respect you in any way, shape, or form. Those are my opinions of it. One time they said to you that using ego pages was cheating. Oh, that's absurd. What? I really want to know what is going through their heads to label that cheating. What part of using ego pages is cheating? I don't even know how you reach that point. Like what? You're stuck on Crying Children on Babel now and you'd rather play GTH? Yeah, okay. That checks out. That does check out. Okay, hold on. Dadders go here. Who has the thing? Because they're who we need to protect from the white damage. Playing Library with a mouse and a keyboard is cheating. Obviously, guys, you've got to use a steering wheel. Everybody knows this. Babel has its own server, yes. I would recommend, if you trust someone, for example, my Discord is quite good for it, just ask somebody to get you the files. Just don't interact with the Babel Discord server. If you need advice, ask my Discord server. If you need the files, ask my Discord server. Do not go to Babel's Discord server, because then you have to deal with all the people that frequent it. And I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. So yeah. Passives somehow more confusing than the Limbus passives. Yeah, okay, let me pull out... Hold on. Babel passives. Let me look up, because I know people have... Here we are. This is one of them. By the way, just to explain what this is. This is an enemy-specific passive. Now, what that means is you don't get it. Because you know how that Ruiner does that really good thing where they give you the passives from the key pages of the enemies you've used, so then you can use them to make your builds? Shepard, the mod dev for Fable, would like to tell you to go fuck yourself. This is something that only the enemies get. When you get this key page, it's not there. Because fuck you, fuck everyone around you, and I hope, well, the Fable dev hopes you die. Here's another. Can we see more Babel passives? Another Babel passive. Somebody has made a list of Babel passives before. That one's not a Babel passive. Hold on. Hold on, let me find Babel Abno pages. Let's see. I want to see Abno pages from Babel because they're also weird. The problem is we talk a lot about Abno pages just in general. Where is it? Yeah, I think generally just... My general feeling about most Ruiner mods is they miss the point of Ruiner mods. Also, I couldn't find it, so I'm not going to look. My general feeling about most Ruiner mods is that they miss the entire point of what makes Ruiner fun. I think they try and balance around the meta top-line strategies, and it just leaves the game unfun. That's my personal take on it. Obviously, people are entitled to their own opinions, but still. Like, there's one particular passive, somebody was explaining to me what Argalia gets, and it took us, like, collectively, there were 3 of us there, we were discussing what it did, and we were trying to figure out how it actually worked. And, by the way, if you ask the server what any of the passives do, have fun getting told to just read, because reading won't help. They are written atrociously. Hold on, I can actually remember. What does this do? Or guess what this does? No, it would be... Hold on, it's a combination about... Here we are. Here's a passive on Elmer. Now, try and pass this. Untransferable. At the end of each scene, add another ally key page that is not a subordinate of other present allies and does not have a subordinate allies present as a subordinate until the end of the scene, prioritizing allies with the most clash losses this scene. Or, alternatively, there's another fun one up here, because This is stupid. This is stupid. This one isn't how it's written. On hit once per page, the target has +1 speed dice minus speed dice, gain and inflict 1 paralysis. That's not... That dash isn't a minus. That dash is a comparative dash. Because, yeah, fuck you. Why not? It's... I rewrote it at some point, I think, because I wanted to make it... Oh, no, it's greater than... It's less than. Sorry, no. The minus is less than. The minus is less than. It's a comparative less than. If you have less than 1 plus the speed dice that you have, if they have 1 less than the speed dice you have, or less than your speed dice +1, you inflict 1 paralysis. Why? Why? Hold on. There's more, I believe. There's more. Oh, here you can see, by the way. Here it is. Here's the same tier as cheating. So yeah, just cheat, it's more fun. The same tiering as cheating always was. Stupid. It's so stupid. I genuinely, the more I see about Babel, the worse it gets. Let's see, is there any more? What's this? Oh yes, this is the actual code behind one of Argalia's things. Plus team base speed dice disadvantage, -2 speed dice, full stop, minus enemy's vibration ×2 receival damage and stagger damage, plus target... No, this is the description in game. It would be plus target vibration, roll value and all damage on page use, inflict 1 vibration. On hit, deal target vibration ×10%, target's max SR damage stagger, inflict 2 vibration at 7 plus stagger target. On stagger, inflict 2 vibration to all enemies, escapes to 50% HP. They don't ever explain what team-based speed dice disadvantage is, by the way, just figure it out. It should be a less than? Yes, it should do, but the Babel mod developer doesn't know how to write. This is the conversation we had a massive amount of discussion about, but yeah. Babel is a mod. Babel is certainly something. How does this guy want you to play the mod? He wants you to beat every stage, then move on to the next stage, then move on to the next stage, then move on to the next stage. Because he genuinely... You lost me after the first few words. Incredible. Genuinely, he has said this before. People who use the rewards they get from stages don't have a long enough attention span to wait. What the fuck? Yeah. Babel is a mod. Babel is a mod for the game. Library of Ruina. Not made by a literate person, but it certainly is a mod. One of the mods. Hold on. Here we are! Here's an ego page. Let me full screen this, just so you're gonna rate. Oh wow, that is... On engagement versus page, gain 1 nostalgic embrace against the target and lose all nostalgic embrace against other enemies. At the end of this scene, at 10 plus nostalgic embrace, consume all nostalgic embrace to inflict nostalgic embrace. Consume faint embrace to target next scene. Nostalgic embrace plus X times 10% stagger and deflect damage and X -3 target's dice power. Faint embrace minus X divided by 3 dice power and plus X times 10% received all stagger damage for the rest of the scene. They're all like that. That's not an isolated incident. But yeah. They're all like that. It doesn't get better. I hope you enjoy word soup, because it's all you've got for the rest of forever. Babel is like if Ruin was made by the person who wrote Lei Heng's passives? Yes. Absolutely. 100% there. I should kill these guys. They don't deal enough damage. Like, I may as well. Who made the ego pages into Wikipedia pages? Somebody who hates people and reading. Is there an add-on to turn it into actual English? I'm afraid not. Wow, the clerks are better at killing these things than we are. Like, it genuinely might be a better idea to keep the clerks alive so they can shoot them. It's occurred to me that Army in Black is about to be very annoyed. Huh. Maybe quicker to just put them out of their misery at this point, frankly. If only the creator was a better person, that mod would be an amazing one in your opinion. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's a fair assessment. If the mod dev didn't inexplicably hate the people that plays this mod, then yeah, I think it would be better. You go in here. I'm really worried about Army in Black. I mean, Army in Pink. All of you lot, come down and help me kill these guys, because, yeah, I'm terrified here. They moved to a room with, like, some people in, and we are dead. That's it. End of. Game over. Thanks for coming. Reset the day. Hello, Inquisitor. We have a Beaner corner, because people paid for it. Oh. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna kill anyone who walks into this corridor now, because otherwise they will, and that would be worse for me. Yeah, everything about Babel. It's not even a comedy of errors, because a comedy of errors generally needs things to have been possible to go right. Yeah, no. I just think with the current... You could make Babel good, but it would require fundamentally restructuring the design ethos with which it's been made. Which just isn't going to happen. This is so annoying, by the way, when it does this. There we are. Then how do I get this up again? It's, abnormality is suppressed, so, like... You deal... red. So I just... breach you. How to deal with Midnight Ordeals. Step 1, pray it's green. So true. We should be able to do orange, honestly. We should be able to... Purple Midnight is just the minute we have to reset. Talking about LobCorp mods, I haven't actually played LobCorp mods. I haven't beaten LobCorp yet, so I've not really tried any of the mods for it. But we'll be trying those out in the future. So we'll see how I feel about them. When we're done with this, really. Okie doke. Time to beat the hell out of Forsaken Murderer. Broadwatch time. Ta-da! Have you beaten any Project Moon game before starting your challenges? Limbus Company. Limbus Company is one that I beat before I started doing the Eagleus challenge. Not Eagleus, base ID only challenge. Otherwise, no, I try and do them all. Well, I mean, after now, any further Ruiner challenges I do will be after having already played the game, but still. I don't want to work with you, actually, because that limits me to only working with you. I would like to get the coffin, frankly. The audio balancing in this game is abysmal. Just going over that immediately causes things to go weird. You're at Urban Nightmare and Rona with full teams and Night Despair is wrecking. How do I even do it? I actually don't know. I'm decently good at building teams, I suppose. I'm not sure. Because I didn't think I was all too good at the game until, like, after having fully done the challenge, and yeah, no, apparently I am pretty good at the game. So yeah, I mean, it's just... Resistances really help. Otherwise... Persistence. Persistence is very much a reason why I got as far as I did, I think. Okay, that is... Just, this is white bullets. Yeah. Right. I really do like the music for this game. Beat Apocalypse World without ego? There you are. Ah, waste a bullet. So yeah, about that, about those gifted. Oh yeah, look at that, wow. Nice work. What, already the coffin, oh wow. Yeah, we have beaten Apocalypse Bird. We've done that already. We already did that one. That was those were our A-lists together. It wasn't that bad. It only took me like 18 hours or something. Pay up, my guy. Yep. Deal's a deal. Deal's a deal. Let's do... Put this out there. What does this do again? It just shuffles, right? Yeah. Oh, okay, here we are. Hey. So, hold on. The way you do this is... I'm assuming progression. Well, the Abners, which one do you think you could beat in a fist fight? I mean, Shroud of the Galaxy would be pretty easy to beat. It's a kid. Do it again and I will pay the $100. Well, we'd have to go back and get it all. That's a long journey. We don't have all of the people for that. It takes too long, I'm afraid. Okay, duel time. Ah, I may have picked the wrong thing there. I didn't know it had to be a good work. Well, not good work, but still. Yeah, okay, cool. So they get the gift now, right? That means... Piggy. Piggy is shaping up to be fierce, holy. What's this? Agents level 4. Huh? Do I... What? Oh, I'd have to lock it at the end of the day. Yeah, wow, that is nice. Look at that. Look at that lineup of gifts. Piggy, Why? Piggy, why are you... You always shape up to be insane. Like, you were insane in the Ruiner challenge. You were insane here. Like, honestly, main character energy. Now that Crusader's gone, you are like the one true figure left in this community. Or, not community, facility. Okay. You don't have... Oh, you do have red eyes. Oh, the glasses. Yeah. Let's have you do that then. Shrimply built different, so true. I would like everyone to have the pipe here. Honestly, do we get enough energy just from doing this? No, I think it's best to work with everything. What was that? I can't believe you would beat a child. Look, I was asked who I would be able to beat. There was no fairness. There was no, oh, like, morally, could you justify beating up this Abno? It was just, what Abnos could you beat in a fight? And so I've told you I could beat up those Abnos. Now let's keep an eye on Soa, because Soa is then going to have to beat up Forsaken Murderer. Otherwise they will explode. First things first, actually, hold on. This is a perfect opportunity. Soa, get over here. All of you lot up here, other than you dadders, you stay here. Hoops has dueled a child before. I have indeed. I was a child at the time, so it's not as bad as it sounds, but I have. What? I know I told you to walk by, but like I was kind of expecting you to jump in and help. Imagine just like, you've got this. Oh no. It looked for a second there, by the way, like I had ego gear on. I don't. It's a visual glitch. It is just a visual glitch. Where's Soa? There. Remember, folks, we need to keep them alive for now. Oh, Biggie, please. Oh. There we are. Well, I guess I don't need to break out Forsaken Murder anymore. Dadders. You go there. And return the Heart of Aspiration now, because you're allowed to do that. Now, you. This is how we're working with Aleph, by the way. Or at least high-tier Abnos. Anybody who would deal too much damage to us, this. The joys of Portrait and working. I mean, Dadders is still very good at working as is, but, you know, it helps. Does this facility have express train to hell? Thankfully not. I've learnt from my previous mistakes. Okay, there we are. Fuck take complete. Look at that. Okay. I've been pinged. Okay, so. Big Bad Wolf. Do I care about Big Bad Wolf? Hold on. I need to look up, Big Bad Wolf. Big Bad Wolf. Big and will be Bad Wolf. How do you breach? Little Red, bad work result. And then... yeah, he seems fine. Can't use Cobalt Scar, but I can get the Ego Gift. Yeah, no, I think we use it. We don't have Red Hood. I probably should have read that. I don't think I've read that before. We're now moving into later days than I've reached, but still. Okay. Okay. Just quickly. I would like to lock the cheek and the right back, because those two are the most useful at the moment. Everyone else doesn't really have enough ego gifts for it to be a thing to consider. Okay. Next up, we have... that's a name I can suddenly read. Right. Welcome to the facility. I will not be reading your name. Can we try a midnight? We have to do a midnight for Tifreth. That is when we will be doing our midnight, because we have to do one for Tifreth, so 5 more days. Until then, I am perfectly happy not doing that, because we don't need to. But yeah. So, would anyone like... I mean, I'd ask if anyone would like a story, but I don't really have any stories to tell. Not sure. Does anybody have any stories? What stories would you all like to hear, chat? What stories would you all like to hear? Ask and you shall receive. Unless I don't want to tell the particular story fast forward, at which point you will not be receiving, but you know. Oh shit, we're back. We are indeed back. More back than ever before. I think we've got... Everyone might have their ego gift already. If we get Shard of the Galaxy going then, because I need to train them up. Who is going to do that? Chicken Sandwich. Okay, Chicken Sandwich is not allowed to work on anything else. Right. Low, oh. Canto 9. Okay, hold on. I'll talk about Canto 9 in a bit. One moment. Just how did I find out about Project Moon? Okay, so I was actually just doing general, like, watching general things, you know, pretty normal stuff. And I happened across a challenge run. Specifically, actually, it was the solo Lobcorp run by Ilya. Or Wings of Ilya. Wings of Ilya. And I watched that, and I really liked the video. So I watched some more. I actually then moved on to watching Archangela's meme videos, because I think everybody's watched them. And then it was the Road to Day 50 was another one. And then I watched something on Roland's character, and it just eventually culminated in the point where I just decided, you know what? I'm going to try the games out. And then I did try the games out, and I haven't really looked back since. That's just... I was gone at that point. It was too late for me. But yeah, so I find it quite poetic to be a challenge runner now, considering a challenge runner was, you know, who got me into the community, really. Let's have Piggy take that, and we'll have Mrs. Rock take that. And then we can breach Forsaken Murderer just so they can get rid of that so we don't have to deal with it. Yeah, you. Wait, no. You have far too little health. No, your health is fine. Yeah, okay. Do I have a scary story? Oh, Forsaken Murder broke out. The scariest story I can think of. I mean... Not really sure. Like, I should have one. It just kind of occurred to me. When do you actually get bullets? You get bullets, I believe, here? I believe this is when you unlock them. And then, yeah. You know, quite useful. Who is pinging me? Let me here. Right. You're storing how you love red coins. I hate red coins. I hate red coins so much. I think they are... Well, okay. I hated red coins. I hated them in Kanto 7? I hated them in Kanto 7, and since then I think Project Moon has started to use them correctly. Now, I think The Last Night was a brilliant use of game mechanics, and I think, well, Mayor's was a step back, but, you know. So I'm curious to see how they will use them in the future, but I think they were bullshit before, and they're beginning to move into the realms of being reasonable. Yeah. Why are you missing Pale Bullets? You unlock Pale Bullets from... Hogma? I want to say? What are red coins? Red coins are... So they're a thing in Limbo's company. They're a thing that when you win a clash, they still hit you. In theory, an interesting design choice. In practice, just unfun. Or at least they've been getting more fun, but for a while there, they were basically just a way of forcing you to take damage. KGH said they were so you would see animations, but, like, there are grunt enemies that have them on, like, basic coins, so yeah, no. Tiff Realization. Oh, Tiff Realization gives you Pale. Okay, that would be why we don't have Pale Bullets in there. Just quickly shooting some people, because we do have some clerks' rights activists in our facility. I missed. Damn. The most dangerous game, chat. Knife Monopoly. Hawkman's just the stat caps. Oh, okay, that's fair. Limits IDs have so little stagger compared to Rona key pages, it makes any stagger from Miracles feel stupid. Yeah. I really think that changing stagger to be like it is to make it simpler for people to understand was just a bad decision all around. Because the stagger system was already really good. It didn't have to be changed to make it worse. There was no real reason to do that. CLA? I don't exactly know what CLA is short for. Oh. Okay, here we are. Now, the hope is we don't run into any really problematic people. Where? There. Sometimes they're moving through transitions when that starts, which makes it really annoying. There. You lot here. You lot here. Okay, let's put a red shield on you. Red shield on you. Red shield on all of you, frankly. You lot go up here. And a red shield on you. They've not there yet to encounter anyone. I'll put a red shield just on all of them when I eventually encounter them. I don't even know where you're fighting, frankly, so... Okay. Great, that should be fine now. You lot return to here. Oh. Can't think of North Africa. Oh, Cluck Life Activists. That would be Cloud and Monk and Army and Black. Anyone left? Is it just you guys? You and you. Oh, okay. And Army in Black is kept content. Clouded Monk is also kept content. Is Mountain Smiling Bodies reasonable to take before getting execution? Honestly, most Clerk Life activists... That's, yeah, Clerk Rights. Oh no, Clerk Life activists, yeah. Most of them are reasonable to take. Like, honestly... Oh. How did you fail that many works? Okay, we will just rehire afterwards, I suppose. Did they just get unlucky, or...? Hello, Slave Tarkana. Welcome to the stream. I suppose they just got unlucky. Oh well. Nothing much you can do about that. But right activists. They really are. I mean, they're not too annoying, honestly. Most of the time, they're reasonable to deal with. Okay, it doesn't execute my own people. That is good to know. That would be rather unfortunate, to just be able to shoot someone and just take them out. There we are. Am I using any mods? No. Well, okay. The one mod I am using is multiple save files. And I don't even need to use it because this is my main save file. I have it on solely because I just have it on. I was running it against Kamui and I haven't stopped running it. Okay. That should be enough executions that I can continue. Executions will continue until morale improves. Keep working. Keep working. Probably should have been more prepared for that. Right, well, everyone get to here. I really wasn't expecting... I wasn't paying enough attention. It's lucky that that wasn't a purple moon, or else we would be dead right about now. So let's just... Everyone run. You might think you're able to deal with that. You're not. Run away. Yeah. That's really annoying, because that's going to be dealing damage to the other... Well, that was slightly problematic. You lot, all of you lot, get to here. Got to go have a good time? Thank you, have a good... Well. Time to find out if that's alright. There's a heart there. Yeah, no. How about you run? How about run? How about run away? How about run very far away? How about, like, yeah, leave the department immediately. How about that? How about leave the department immediately? Stay here. Stay here until that one passes. Right. You. Go run up here. Yep, there we are. That was what I was expecting to happen. Okay. Cloud of monkeys out. Makes sense. I think we can let everyone else handle this. I think they've all got this under control. I think they're all fine. Who in the facility is dead because of this? Green Cloaker is dead. Ace Dust was dead already. This is fine otherwise. You're all dead by the first to get clerks to die, so Queen Hatred doesn't get angry. Does that work? Oh, wait, no, as in, yeah, because she wants people dead. Yeah, then that's fair. Green Cloaker, you may be about to explode. Is that... That's not this department, that's this department. Is that everyone? That is... Right. Oh. Well then. Oh. Okay. Good to know that that is there, not there. So they're safe here, not safe when it's this one. Oh well. Everyone here is a repression trainer for some reason. I don't know why. All of you are trained. E, you need training. Yeah, the elevator was... Does this guy just not have very high success rates? I suppose not. I suppose not. Its entire department... Yeah, I didn't know which side they lied. I thought they were HODS elevators. They were not, in fact, HODS elevators. That is good to know. Did I picked the wrong work type. White Knight when? Never. Never. I don't think there is a single world in which we are capable of dealing with White Knight. I genuinely just don't think it would be possible. Okay, Sans Gaming, no. CBT. Sans Gaming go here, Piggy Gaming go here. Literally anyone here. Now begins working at high speed, not you. White Knight is required for true ending? Are they? Oh god. I guess we can... No, we can one-send them. We can one-send them. I'm assuming one-send works. Okay. Okay, now we look away from Schadenfreude. How are you doing? Let me pay attention to this, because I'd like to see if this just kills people if they get unlucky. Yeah, that might just be lethal if people get bad luck. Damn. All the cheese that takes ages. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we can just research it. That is doable. Yeah, currently we are just in the fun process of speeding through days until we eventually... What do you want again? Yeah, speeding through days until we eventually get to the place we want. Ace Dust. Does that mean I hired Ace Dust twice? I did hire Ace Dust twice. Whoops. Piggy. Let's not work with you any more than we need to. They're free. Let me start shooting people. Because we're gonna need to. I wish there was a way to just murder every clerk in the facility. That'd be quite nice. Like, if I have a certain amount of execution bullets, just allow me to directly spend execution bullets to kill people. I think White Knight deals too much damage to us for us to actually kill them. That bullet was not close enough to either of them. Even though I think it would be funny to do, I do not think there is any way it can be done. Oh, that actually kills people! Good to know. I was not expecting that to just actually flat out be able to kill someone. Right. Good to know. Generally, it's good work advice to not shoot your not co-workers, shoot your employees in the head. Generally, it's a pretty good idea. We got unlucky! Lovely. How's the challenge going? The challenge is going pretty good. The bullet that kills people. But it wasn't killing people before, so I thought it was safe. I thought it would be fine. I thought it would be... a bullet. I hope it doesn't kill people, yeah. I know, it sounds weird, but, like, it made perfect sense that it wouldn't be able to, because I observed it not kill people. So I thought, you know... surely, it wouldn't kill people again. It's like, when has anything ever done something different in this game? Just, you know, from previous observations. All the time. Oh. Schadenfreude is on our screen there. Status has not gotten the mark yet. When it wasn't killing before. As in, if I shot it next, like... that doesn't kill them. That's what I mean. Like, it wasn't killing people when I shot close to. It turns out shooting somebody directly on, though, does work. So that's something to do that. Hoots when he has to shoot his own nuggets because he's bored, so true. Yeah, like, shooting in one of these rooms is a bad idea. Maybe. See? It's a little bit like playing that one knife game, but, you know, maybe it's just clicking on people directly that kills them with the execution bullets. That way you don't... like, it's easier to kill clerks because everybody wants to kill clerks, whereas it's harder to kill your actual nuggets because the game's like, why would you want to do that? Maybe. Can't be clerk rights if there are no clerks. So true. CBT. Right, back to shooting clerks. It's hard to do. You need to get some double shots. Just... wow, you just shielded them, Piggy. Wow. One of them died moments later, but still. We're killing clerks because we have 2 death-sensitive abnos that will just, like, rock-ass shit if we let them survive. So we kind of need to. Because, like, if we get any ordeal that kills large swathes of the facility, most ordeals kill large swathes of the facility, it's annoying. Yeah, we're killing them so they can't kill themselves. That's the logic we're following here. I think you'll find it makes perfect sense if you just think about it for a moment. Look, it doesn't count if I murder them, but if somebody else murders them, then you know, people get annoyed. So. Okay, nearly done spending all my bullets here. Bring some more revitalizing Lobotomy gameplay. Don't worry, I'm planning on playing more. I'm not going to stop playing midstream. That would be weird. But yes, plans for the future. Making videos. No, on a more serious note, I am considering trying to branch out a bit more. I would like to know, though, what games do you all think most people in the community like? Because I need to find a game that most people in the Project Moon community would want to watch. And I think that is a really hard concept. Because how do you find a game with that much mass appeal? I just don't know if there is one, is the issue. Like most Project Moon fans are also Slay the Spire fans? I'm not sure. I'm sure quite a few would like it, but I'm not sure if everyone would be. Archived. No, I'm not playing Archived. Having a Hightail. I think it'll be interesting. Yeah, I think it definitely will be interesting. There we go. That's definitely the best possible pull to get there. Balatro would be interesting to do. Balatro would be interesting to do. I could try Slay the Spire. I need to get it again on my PC, but I could play it. The problem is, how do I get people to watch it? Like, what can I do? Because I can't just go, hey, I'm playing this game. It would be really cool and epic if you watched it. Because who's going to watch that? Not sure. Still is, yeah, the ever-present issue of finding how do I do things other than Project Moon. By the library run a roguelike. I came to the conclusion that it was interesting, but not really suited to the game. Because of how much build shifting you had to do, it just wasn't really my cup of tea. Some sort of challenge. Yeah, I think it would have to be some sort of challenge. I could do the Library Ruiner mod. I could do the Library Ruiner mod for Slay the Spire. That'd be interesting. Who's the person with the IU? I mean, I could just do a variety stream, like, just to, and get people to recommend games. So, well, if they have them, and play them. I've heard about Snowfall before. Wasn't Well Vader supposed to do it, but half your brand is being insane challenges guy. Yeah, that's the thing that how do I change insane challenges guy to funny insane challenges guy? Ultra kill challenge. I could do an ultra kill challenge. Yeah, it is just migrating. I need to figure out why would people continue to watch me and then do that. So, army and pink again. Let's have Piggy grab that, and then we can break up Forsaken Murderer later. Okay, right. I'm not using a butt plug, no. Just full stop, no. And then secondly, no is a challenge. Oh, shit. Please tell me they don't die. Wow, that was very close. Far too close. Pathologic. I've heard that. I actually have some games, I did get some games that I need to try. Because I got Mouthwashing and another game in a bundle with Mouthwashing that I honestly might just play at some point as just a random stream. Pick a game that you haven't played past the first chapter and remove a key feature like you did for these two. Yeah, that'll work. Just got back, what are you talking about? Ultra Kill. That's it. I promise it makes perfect sense if you know Ultra Kill. Decent amount of people just watch your personality, so you don't think the game matters too much. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I would like to think that, but still. I'm not sure. Because I've done videos before that have just been me. How did you... Why did I not get an announce? Oh, because you're waiting to distort. Yeah, Come on. Battle stations, people. Battle stations. Hey, slow down. Uh-oh. I should probably tell them to move out of the way. Slow down. Shield duration does not stack, sadly. There we are. Okay, now I can tell Piggy to return that. Doesn't Angela normally warn you? Well, evidently not. Yeah, hold on. The game was, just because I actually want to pull it, what is... Right. Okay, hold on. It is... Where is it? Because it looks interesting. Yeah, here we are. Eclipse 'em. I just randomly got this in like a... It was in a bundle. And if I quickly go to like Steam store page, it looks interesting. Like it was just in a bundle with mouthwashing, and the style is cool. And I've never seen anyone play it before. So, I have no idea what it's like. But it's the publisher is the same publisher who did No, I'm Not a Human, Mouthwashing, Buckshot Roulette. So like the publisher has some notable games. But yeah. Okay. I have enough bullets that I can send daggers here. Let me put a white shield on you ahead of time, and then I'll also send Piggy here, because that'll get me the rest of my energy. That was a miss. Whoops. Yeah, so I might try that on the channel, because I really enjoyed playing, whatchamacallit, Coral Observer. I still need to finish that, actually. I haven't finished it. Right, there we are. So yeah, it would be nice to try out other games like that on the channel. Who gives a lot of energy otherwise? Okay, do I have enough bullets to keep you safe? You are just going to die. I no longer have enough bullets to keep you safe. Fuck. They're dead. Yeah. Does this spiral out of control? This may spiral out of control. I hope it doesn't. But... Fuck. Okay, everyone just, at the moment, run away. You go back here. Run. Bravely, bravely, bravely running away. Army in Black is still fine with me. You may as well go in here. No. Okay. Well, that's that dealt with. We are now considerably lacking in energy and need to find out how to recover from that. First things first. We break out Forsaken Murderer because I need to get Army in Black back up. So, like, which... Yeah. Divination system here. If... Yeah, okay. That was unfortunate. That was just very unfortunate. Bad series of events. Actually, all of you, look, just quickly down here so we can actually kill the fraud. Okay. Now we get ready to just beat the living daylights out of them. Piggy, could you return the Heart of Aspiration? Cheers. Okay, there's Forsaken Murderer. Now everyone, get him. Okay. That is Army in Black. Now, you lot go here. Why'd you return Heart of Aspiration? Because it causes people to explode? Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. I'm just treating it like most tool abness. Like, I know Notes from a Crazy Researcher does, yeah. I'll probably keep Heart of Aspiration on next time, then. I just remember it being something I have to worry about. But yeah, no, that makes sense. Who can we work with? I mean, I think we keep having okay work with Laisha then. We are going to have to do the Noon in its entirety. I just hope we have... As soon as this happens, we have to unpause and start shooting. As soon as the meltdown happens, because we cannot afford otherwise. We have how many deaths? 15. How many clerks do we have? probably too many. Too many. Yeah, so as soon as we send OK into this chamber, we need to be ready with the execution bullets, and it's time to go. I like Yomi Hustle. Yomi Hustle's good. I played it with Kamui, actually. If I ever see any overlap, that's when we take fire. Well, not take fire, but shoot, actually. Give fire is perhaps a more accurate way of saying it. Here, perfect. Shit. Army is on one. I can no longer afford to let people die in an efficient manner. I probably should have breached Forsaken Murderer again in as a battery for this. Hold on. Okay. Now we just have to hope and pray. The amount of hits actually lags the game. Oh, that's good. Okay, run. I think we're fine. Maybe, potentially, we might be fine. This is unfortunate, but let's see. This is not a good idea. Okay. How did nobody die there? They died to bees, yeah. How did nobody die there? What? Okay. Move up here. We've somehow not died to army. There are clerks left here, here, but nowhere else, so we may be fine. Okay, time for this guy to die. There is nothing more satisfying than the sound of every attack hitting at once. No sound in this game can compare to that. Also, we are not going to have enough time to do very much damage here. Oh no. We win these. Okay, now we charge up, and then we go and kill them. This is how you game, chat. This is how you game. Okay. The fact that this isn't even remotely close to the difficulty we'll have to put up with the Midnight is somewhat disheartening. Although the problem here really was just... You've got to be kidding me. Was just not dying due to Army in black or pink. Like, it should be easier for the Midnight. There we are. And that is everyone dead. Ooh, that was awfully close. Okay, everyone go here and, like, actually properly heal now. Because I am now worried. So we've got one here. How many? Can I check how many robots there are? No. One here, one here. Only two? No, three. Okay, there's 4. Okay. Let's speed up. Okay, they are all now healed. Let's run over here and get ready. Midnight Green is easier, probably? Okay, that's good. There we are. They absolutely chunk them when they start dealing damage. Imagine how much more damage they deal if they had Ego Gear. Okay, that's enough trying to get damage in. Ah, if we hold out a little bit longer, I don't think we're going to be able to kill her. Okay, that's enough risking. Time to run up here. Why are you all running away? We still need to kill the guy. You're not on break. Run. Run, 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 run. Okay, that was me getting greedy there. Okay. Hello, Silvo. Welcome to the stream. Ah, they're healing in the wall. That's mean. Okay. Fun fact, these guys aren't actually here. I'm fairly certain they're handling the game as valves. Not valves, yeah, no, valves. I'm fairly certain the game handles them as valves. Because truly, this game has, You were already dead! You're not allowed to attack that. Yeah, because this game has no bugs whatsoever. Of course. Okay. So we'll move down to this floor, because then we can move in and attack them later. Honestly, with the duct tape and prayers holding this game together, it's remarkable it works as well as it does as is. There we are. There we are. That's that one dead. Only one remains. Where are you? I can hear it, but I can't see it. There it is. We're not going to have enough time to actually damage that by the time we get back. Everyone running here. Yeah. They get up just slightly too quickly for us. If we had any sort of range... Well, if we had any sort of range gear, we wouldn't really be struggling at all, would we? No. Not worth it. Just... Now go. There we are. Question, can I run no, he has a... What is that turning arc? Whoa, okay, hold on. Let me not do that. I did not know he could just flip. I thought it would kind of lock him in to attacking or not. Okay, he dies there. There we are. Okay. Okay. What haste pack would you want to be in? You can choose differently if you want a difference between adept and normal member. Honestly, the best does just appear to be the Mouse. I think the Mouse just have it the best. Like, I know it's a stock choice, but there's nothing really problematic about that department. You just sort of, like, get to live, do stuff, you know. All the other branches have something, like, seriously wrong with them. The Mao are just... they're fine. Like, the potentially worst thing about the Mao is just how quickly you have to do things. But, like, if you don't care about that, then yeah, no, it's fine. It's basically a free pass. By the way, Branch, they literally turn into horses. Unless I'm getting things confused. Okay. Only 2 deaths, and it wasn't even due to the audio. Incredible. Okay, no! No, okay. Rudolta time it is. No, that's the Wu branch with Hasway. Okay, I see. I remember you, You're a person with a warm smile. Hey, why'd you never go meet it even though you created it? Blank. But hey, surely you already know. Did you not put all that work just for a simple vending machine that serves a soda at the press of a button? At the very least, you should give it a name. There's nothing I can do if you put in an expression like that. It's an unspoken rule that the creator names their creation. Don't dump your job on someone else. You're the designer. Go ahead and tell the machine its name. There, the door over there. Okay. Forcing to get nothing there is a great choice. Not a great choice for me. Not a great choice for me. Look, we only have one portrait, which means we can have, like, one weird one. Not allowed multiple. Rudolta is good to have, though. We need 3 people. Okay. Next up, we have... Iano? Welcome to the facility, Iano. Let's put you here. Frankly, there's enough time to train the others. Courtney is a funny name, but you are actually, Mr. Stupid. Welcome to silly Mr. Stupid. And... Kurtzeland. Kurtzeland. Welcome to the facility, Kurtzeland. Does my virtual representation within the compound yet live? I believe so, Silver. I believe. Yep, right there. There you are. Okay. More of the same. Really, the problem at the moment is not very much is going to be changing for a while. It is just going to be doing the same things over and over and over again. Where have I seen that one before? Which one of you is the best? You. Okay, what do you think the worst branch is? Probably the Wu, considering they, once again, literally turn into horses. No, the U. Considering they're just, like, battle mad. I like thinking clearly about things. I'm not exactly a fan of, not being able to think about anything but battle, I think it would begin to get in the way. Too much sauce there. Datas. Let's get datas to get that quickly. Yeah, the only problem we really have to contest with is the fact that the energy slowly goes up each time. Which isn't so much of an issue, really. The "you must be awesome, not thinking is great." Disagree. Disagree, personally. Disagree. Right. Oh, yes. Let's get started with the executions earlier, so this time we don't have to, have the mad scramble to murder everyone at the end. What should be something like red noon, which means I don't need to do any of this. Oh, baby, a triple. Let's not shoot in the main departments. If they use one of my agents as a meat shield, they can survive. That's all they need to do. Okay. I just want to use up every bullet because we're not going to use them for anything else at this stage, so it'd be a waste not to. You'd think we could just ask Hockman to stop spawning him in. Like, if we could just, you know, get Hockman to stop spawning clerks in every day, I'd be pretty happy. That'd make my life a lot easier. It's like those duck shooting galleries. You gotta wait for them to pop out between the cardboard cutouts, and you're not allowed to shoot a cardboard cutout. Oh, saved. Okay. Thinking that makes us want to brawl. Yeah, no, I like thinking. I don't really think I'd cope with not thinking. It's quite an enjoyable pastime of mine. Okay, we're gonna have to be able to deal with these guys afterwards, which is fine. Army in Black gives us a little bit of wiggle room because of that. Who did I tell to grab the notes? Who has the notes from a pros researcher? CBT. Okay, CBT, go work on them. Cheers. Did I pick the right one? Yeah, I did. You wouldn't have to cope because you wouldn't be thinking about it. That's like people who say death isn't that bad, you won't be aware of it. That's what I'm scared of. That's the part I don't like about death, the not thinking. Saying, oh, don't worry, you won't have to think. Yeah, that is it. That is the issue. You're right. You hit the nail on the head. You really did hit the nail on the head there. That is what I'm worried about. Right, there we are. Lever Runa video is done. With the Lobcorp Glitches video be next. I might work on that next, yeah. Yeah, I need to get around to it. I mean, the problem is, I don't do very well with just reciting lists, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I might do that next. I'm not really sure what I want to do next, to be honest. I need to give it a think. Piggy, keep working there. You keep working there, Tony. I may as well get Mr. Stupid and the like trained up. The urge to fight till your last breath as a final sacrifice isn't present with this one? No. I quite like being alive. It's an enjoyable experience, and I'd like to not have it end. Ever, if possible. Okay. More executions. Yippee! Who doesn't love executions? I'm curious, are there any content creators that people would want to see me collab with? I am curious. More Project Moon tubers? I suppose that makes sense. Yeah. But like anyone in particular, not just like... Yeah. No, I'm curious. Because I have asked Frey, and the thing was I have a Limbus idea that I'm thinking about pitching to them again, but it was just, yeah. The initial... Their schedule's quite busy at the moment, but... Esgu. Does Esgu do collabs? Like, I've never considered it. I don't know if he's kind of the person to do that. I mean, I suppose something for when April comes. There'll be a chance for me to... Oh, actually, there'll be a chance for me to play variety games and play with Project Moonshibers at the same time. That'll be great. Assuming I get invited to Absolute Pride Resonance. I'm not sure. How do people get invited to Absolute Pride Resonance? Like, is it a subscriber amount? Like, do you have to be, like, in the community? I'd say I'm in the community, fairly. What's the plan for Gabara? I have no idea. Never fought him before. Okay, let's go for... I'm just not sure who I set to work with you, so I'm just going to leave them all alone. And then this will trigger... Oh, no, you have the glasses now. So it's you. And then we just quickly set up to kill the bugs. Okay, bug time. Playing this blind. Yeah, mostly. Well, ever since I've come back from the break, ever since we killed Hod, I've been beyond the point I reached myself. Okay. Right. Army in Black is slightly annoyed at the moment, but nothing to be concerned about. We can always just breach Forsaken Murderer again. Okay. They don't deal enough damage really to kill us, it's just they're annoying to kill. That's like the one thing about them. There we go. Get the shelter and wait for 2 to 3 hours? Incredible. Can't give any advice because you don't watch anything else in the Project Moon community? Very fair. I mean, I don't really either, particularly. Like, I know of them. I do watch some of their content sometimes, but I'm not really like an avid Project Moon content watcher. Because, like, I feel like I play it enough. As cool as it is to watch other people play games, like, what would I be watching? I don't need any more Ruiner gameplay. I've had enough Ruiner gameplay to last me a lifetime. Thank you. I'm good on that front. I've got that front covered. And then Limbus Company. I don't actually like Limbus Company. I play it for the story. Although saying that, I had a pretty decent Mirror Dungeon Extreme run today. Because I decided to play it again because I thought it would be fun. And it was decent. Would I say it was the height of things I could choose to do? No, but I was playing an incremental game at the time, so I didn't really particularly care. My focus was already taken by something else. I was just, you know, looking over some notes and playing an idle game on the monitor, so, like, I was not paying attention. Isn't one of the rules for this not abusing major glitches? Yep. If you've got any major glitches I'm abusing, I'm curious to know what they are. I could curl up with Kamui again. We do actually have some plans. I think Kamui is just a little bit taken up by the current Kanto at the moment. But yeah. After Kamui's done with that, then yeah. We will have... We have plans. We have plans. I'm currently not sure if he wants to do a rematch. I might pitch the Balatro multiplayer port idea to him. Because I quite like it as an idea. I think it would be cool to try out, and I think it would... I'm not sure... Well, the one issue is, I kind of want somebody who has a similar amount of IDs as me. Kamui has every ID in the game maxed. I dislike Limbus Company. You can do the maths on how many I have maxed. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. So yeah, doing that with him might be a little bit tough. Just a little bit tough. Just a tad. But yeah, having played Ruiner, Limbus Company's combat feels more yeah, I think it's a very simplistic version of that combat. So it's fine before you've tried Ruiner. I still don't like how polarizing it is, but once you've tried Ruiner, you can see where they're dropping the ball. I have the bullets. Let's get an army and pink off. Being the cloning glitch, the invincible agent glitch, and multiple agent working in a chamber at once. Yeah, no, we're not using any of those. Sorry, when you brought it up, I thought, oh, I must be doing a major glitch by accident. Yeah, no, we are not using any of those. I don't know how to do any of those, but yeah, that is one of the rules. Is no major glitches. No glitches, really, other than like, it's not a no glitches run because a no glitches run of this game sounds insane. Also, CBT, you really need to return those. How hard would a no glitches run of... Oh, that's an interesting challenge run idea. Can you beat the Library of Ruiner encountering no glitches? Oh, no, that... Ooh. I've seen that done before with Security Breach, and it was actually a hard one. Oh, oh, whoops. Hello, C. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, I have seen a no glitches run of Security Breach before, and that was an interesting challenge. Are you gonna use Shelter Cheese? I would like not to. What I need another Security Breach. I need to get... Okay, I'm sure anybody who's been a long time watcher of the channel knows Astral Spiff is one of, like, my icons. If my one day... Well, okay, I had two dreams. I had two dreams once upon a time. One was to collab with Shay, one was to collab with Astral Spiff. One of those people went and was a horrible person. that got struck off the list. So my one dream in terms of content creation, other than like being able to do this for a job, is collabing with Astral Smith. So what I need a security breach. I need a game that gets thrown into the public eye that I can make a video on. That's the thing. That's what I need. That's what I need. Anyway, yes. Let me read chat. Not happening anymore. Not happening anymore. No. No, I would not do that anymore. No. You know, when they look like a nice person, it was fine, and then they revealed themselves to be what they are. Yes. Or, well, other people revealed them to be what they are, which is I'm very grateful for. 262. Astral Smith sounds familiar. He should do. Let me pull him up. He has 1.1 million subscribers. He's, like, decently popular. Here he is. Astral Smith. Very cool. What's his most popular video? That checks out. One of his favorite is... This is a good video. By the way, if you have 2 hours and want to watch something, this. At Dead of Night. This is such a cool game. And Spiff does an amazing job with this video. This is one of my favorite videos. Otherwise, I'm not sure where the GTFO thing is, but his GTFO video is also quite cool. But yeah. Honestly, I would consider playing at Dead of Night. I would consider playing at Dead of Night myself, because holy, that is a horror game and a half. That is a horror game and a half. Watch it tonight, probably while eating dinner. Enjoy. It is... So, to explain what At Dead of Night is, At Dead of Night is basically a horror game where they recorded real-life footage and then made it so you control the like, a character. Like, you basically move through the real-life footage to do stuff, and it's this massive motel, basically, thing. And it's effectively, yeah, you move through... Hold on, if I quickly get... Let me get the Steam page up for At Dead of Night, because it's so cool. It's terrifying. It is one of the only genuinely really terrifying horror games I know of. At Dead of Night. Here we are. Oh, it's on sale, man. Yeah, here it is. There's Markiplier playing it. Yeah, but here is what it looks like. And, yeah. You use this, and it's this whole... Yeah, it's actually recorded footage with things. Is there just a gameplay thing rather than YouTubers? Here's setting it up. You've gone here. There's recorded cutscenes, and then yeah, you move through like this. It is. Hold on. Here we are. There's some actual stuff. Come on. Like yeah, and you have to look for the shadows around things and go into rooms to search for keys and listen out. It's terrifying. It's genuinely one of the most interesting horror games I've seen. Because yeah, then you find items and use those, and just very cool, very cool. I'm surprised more people don't talk about it, because it's not VR. It's digital. This does not look like real life. I'm fairly certain it was a mix of. It's a mix of real life footage and stock things. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. I like it. It's a cool game. So that's one of my favorite videos of his. It's literally just him learning how to beat the max mode of the game. Because Spiff, funnily enough, also is the kind of person who immediately goes to the max difficulty on stuff. Despite, like, even having not done it before. So yeah, I think it was his first run. He set it to max difficulty, and the entire video is just him beating the game. Isn't it a point and click? It is a point and click, yep. Yeah, very cool, very cool. So that's one of my favorite videos of his, and then the other one is GTFO, because I think his GTFO videos are some of the best edited videos I've seen. If you want to collab with Swift, you gotta find a big horror game or something similar to Peak, Lethal Company, games focused on playing with friends. Yeah. The one I know he did recently was Lethal Company, and he had a tournament with that. But looks like real footage mixed with stock / Blender 4.0 assets. It probably is. It probably is. I just know it's a mix of footages. Yeah, what I need is, and I've got Kiwi watching out for this, but it's just, I need a game that blows up. For some reason, there's been no games that have blown up recently. Like, well, other than, like, Uma Musume. But I didn't really jump on that one quickly enough, and I can't really say the ship sailed. It's not really a ship. The horse ran away. So yeah. But yeah, I need something with mass media appeal, but also enough appeal on the Project Moon fandom that it doesn't just kill my video instantly upon launching. Challenge Runner attracts challenge runners. It's shocking, really. Considering, yeah, his first video is actually a challenge I've done myself, with a slight twist. Was the beating... Well, the first really popular video... Well, no, okay. The first video I saw... that I watched was his Sea of Thieves. His Sea of Thieves Iron Man run. That was the first video I watched of his. Also a very good video. I did like that. I don't know why it hasn't caught on that much. I think it's just Sea of Thieves isn't that popular. But that was a cool one. That was his first I watched. And then he did Blindfolded Little Nightmares, Blindfolded, stuff like that. And a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, it was quite good. Unbeatable is getting popular. Is it? Like, I know it is decently popular. I mean, I saw, like, Lunacade was... How do you pronounce their name? I saw they were playing it. I know Kamui has it on his wish list. I'm not sure if he's played it yet. But, yeah. Pass the world to rare videos? That would be interesting with LobCorp, actually, yeah. Okay, to answer a question from earlier, I saw somebody ask, how fun was it collabing with Kamui? Very. Very fun. Before that, I was a bit hazy on collabs. I mean, I was really nervous for a start. But then after doing the collab with Kamui, that was genuinely... I mean, I got absolutely trounced because, yeah, I just played badly. But genuinely one of the most fun I've had in this game. In just being a YouTuber in general. So yeah, I think Kamui's a great guy. And then also, like, it was fun. Okay. We need to just quickly get everyone up into, like, gank squads that are enough to actually deal damage. You seem somewhat into horror? Decently. I mean, like everyone else, I think, in my generation, I was into FNAF. Obviously. But then just, yeah, I've experienced quite a bit of horror. Empires of the Undergrowth. I've seen Empires of the Undergrowth before. I haven't played it myself. LobCorp Archipelago. This is... I was actually discussing that with Kamui. Because what I was discussing was, would it be possible to do an archipelago of all 3 games? And then we got hit with the ever-present, you can't mod Limbus Company, or Project Moon gets really, really mad. But I think it would be interesting to do an archipelago. Can you do an archipelago with stacking games? Because if you could stack... Like, if we could get, like, 8 Project Moon content creators, and we all do a randomized LobCorp. Oh, that sounds awful. Oh, that's funny. Oh. Be an interesting idea. Where are you going? Oh, yeah, you're over here, aren't you? Oh, no wonder. Let's have someone work here, then. Like you. Okay. The main problem with using the servers is that Project Moon still doesn't like it, and I mean, they don't pursue it, obviously, but there is always the risk that they delete your account. Which is the reason why I think it would be, for anybody... Oh, I just realized they don't even spawn in these. What am I doing? We already discussed this. We had this earlier on. Yeah, the thing is, it's just, I don't care about my Limbus Company account. Obviously, I don't care about Limbus Company. But for people who do care about their account, no, I can't do that to them. There's no way I could convince them. Okay, the question is, do I clear any of them before the first pulse? Okay, you are cleared. You are already cleared, wow. Okay, I guess you are pretty close to it. Nothing breached. Okay, run up here. Oh, the other thing, actually, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to discuss... Well, I'm sure Kamui may be fine. The other thing we were debating doing was doing a soul lock. We're thinking about doing either a soul lock randomizer or just like a normal soul lock. That was something we were considering doing, which I think would be quite interesting. It was of lockup. So, yeah, but that was something we were considering, which would be interesting to see. Oh. Reaching? Oh. Well. Apply baton to face. Yeah. Have someone do Isaac as a bit. I've been meaning to play the Binding of Isaac. It would be interesting to see. Honestly, another creator I'm considering asking, this is a very tentative considering, is actually Frapollo. Because I absolutely love Frapollo's content. I've watched basically all of his Fear and Hunger videos. And apparently he's like actually... He's not really a Project Moon YouTuber, but he's really involved in the community, apparently. I won't weaken change anything, just because I don't want either of those two. GTFO? GTFO would be cool. I would like to do GTFO on the channel. That and Outlast Trials are two that I really want to try and stream more of, but just... GTFO, I don't think... GTFO's hard to edit into a video well, which is why I'm impressed that Spiff pulled it off. And an Outlast Trials just... It's popular, but not popular enough that it would do well. Anyway, make yourself as comfortable as possible so your mind find itself comfortable too. It tickles, no? But just wait. Now fade away without a trace. Yep. By the way, chat, this is it. This is the thing. If you remember, holy shit, it's attacking him. Come on. This is the image. If I put it there. Ta-da! But presumably this is, like, actually Carmen, whereas this is just the memories of, Ayan. Alstros seems to only do well its lore videos, not gameplay? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, feel the warden air during the different seasons, inside a different dream and different body, forgetting and remembering everything. Hope I'll see you on Magic the Noah videos. That'd be cool to do. If I get popular enough to get into a Magic the Noah video, I'd be pretty happy. You've already become something. I don't know what it is, but I've already left for somewhere long ago. Please don't look for me. I'll no longer be able to teach you. The light! Look at it! Foreshadowing! Foreshadowing! But Mr. A, please, I want to be part of the Kagito experiment. I'm all ready, I can prove it. No. The particles scattered across the floor, sparkling in the light. Kill me. Please kill me. A, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Elbows up. Just as you commanded, I've written up the job application form for our corporation. The reception is good. Everyone thinks it's just a new employment method does not concentrate itself on one's abilities. The number of applicants is predicted to meet the initial calculation. The experiments are almost complete. We will soon hire people according to the order of priority you've stated. I've also arranged a meeting with Time Track. Do you think about those who have left you? Okie doke. Well then, I think that might be the end of the stream for today because I have run out of time. Does anyone in the Limbus community have any other game speedruns on the belts? I'm not sure. But yeah, I do have to go now, sadly. But I'll see you all in the future. Once again, if you did enjoy, please consider subscribing and join the Discord, because I generally always, like 99.9% of the time, put an announcement before I'm about to stream. But yeah, I'll see you all in the future. Hope you've enjoyed. I need to stop trying to say messages, like, one after the other. Yes, good morning, good evening, and good night.